Alright, welcome for those of you that are watching, if anyone. We got the divisional playoffs here. Me versus the Baltimore Ravens, the 16-0 Baltimore Ravens with a 96 overall offense, 91 overall defense. There's a reason he's 16-0. Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like he doesn't play cover 3 100% of the time. And yeah, so I don't really know what that's about, but 96 overall offense is very, very intimidating from an opponent's perspective. Let's see. What do I want to stop? There's no way I can stop even anything, so let's try cover 3. See if we can focus on some cover 3. This is going to be the last game I have with this team, which is pretty bittersweet. Had this team for 3 years now and been through a lot. Started this league from the very beginning, and yeah, here we are. So let's check out his team. Uh, 99 Lamar, 98 Fletcher Cox, 97, 97, 96, 93. Holy Stromboli. 99, 91. Oh, he's got human joystick too, which is always a pleasure. So he's got 95 speed with spin cycle and human joystick. Marquise Brown, 99 speed. Oh my gosh. Adam Thielen, that can run any route in the book. Denzel Mims, 96 speed. Alright, he's searching. Let's get this thing underway. '93 overall. Alright, what are we gonna do here? You're just gonna do... What should I do? I don't... Makes you pick an away jersey? I don't know. We'll do this, and I think it'll work. So it also started like torrential downpour out of nowhere. There was a 20% chance of rain and nothing remotely close on the radar. And all of a sudden, I was driving home from work and I see 2 huge strikes of lightning, and now it is pouring. Hey, I'm about to play a playoff game.
Wow.
Yep.
What about after that?
Shower and eat, and then I can hop on.
Okay. All right. I'll see you.
All right, bye.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we punch.
All right, let's see. I think I had 64 yards last time.
And we've got a great one in store.
64 total yards.
And the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's see what we get this time. I scored one time, and it was on a pick six. I also just moved back to my smaller TV for the first time in like 3 weeks, so.
This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Oh, shoot. There's stars all over this field. He's got 3 X Factor. He's got 3 X Factor wide receivers. Jeez Louise.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Mike 51, Mike 51. I'm trying to collect.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, I should have had that. There were so many routes there in the middle. I should have had that.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
So last time I kind of had success with him on defense, just throwing random shit at him.
Everyone involved, they feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Set, ready. Good team on it. Good team on it. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Hey, off the field. 57's the mic. Mark 57.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he's going to drop
Wow. Okay. Derwin is lost.
but not before he works it past the 50.
Somebody tell Derwin he's in Baltimore,
1st down.
because he is lost.
Surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Oh, didn't mean to call that.
Switch out. Switch out. Slam. Slam. Go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
I don't know what to do. Alright, cool. Joey's going to get in there. See, just throwing random shit at him. Just random stuff. Just try and throw him off, not give him a read. I think I can contain him to like between 20 and 30 points in a game. The problem is trying to score on him offense. That's really the problem.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Shoot, I got stuck. Get him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, boys. D-line needs to step up and play. I'm going to be that guy that plays cover 4 drop show 2 right here. Just because I cannot afford for something crazy to happen. I don't know if y'all can hear that rain, but that is intense. And like that came out of absolutely nowhere.
After that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
57. Mike, 57. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
No way. Oh.
To the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 38.
Wow, dude.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money
Wow.
throw right there
Well,
to move the sticks.
whatever.
So
I
from
really want to
Chargers
blitz him
territory,
here. I feel like it's risky because if he gets past my first line, then it's over.
they'll try the left
Yep.
side.
Yep.
It's Gibson.
Yeah, I called it.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect.
Well, boys, it was fun while it lasted.
7-0 game.
I believe this is the beginning of the end. How many are watching? 2?
Play following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He probably knows I'm going to run it right here. I know he's going to be watching the out routes. I'm probably not going to throw any of them, but
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And not
probably not going to throw any out routes. But I at least need to make him think I am.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax.
This is probably not going to work against him. See, and the other thing is he is a really good user, too.
The run
Like,
only got a yard.
he's a really good user.
Lock in, lock in.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
So I got to be really smart.
Caught by Henry. And not much to speak of. Calling
And
it
1 yard is not going to do it.
to the 26. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown.
I feel like I'm going to throw a pick right here.
Just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I actually wouldn't mind if he started chewing clock right here. I really wouldn't.
Right, right. Hey, keep up. Get in there now.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Golly, man.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
See, and the flat was wide open because he had so many guys running over there, man.
if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Check 4. Jump for that ball.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
No.
Throwing is Jackson. That's complete.
I saw it, but I was so late getting there
2 catches now in this
because that wheel route was wide open.
A first
That probably would have been a touchdown had he thrown that.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Shit.
On first down, Gibson.
Glad we actually tackled him.
Quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson.
He's going to scramble. He's going to scramble. Thank you. Holding, hopefully.
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take these sacks.
Well, I'm glad my defense is like halfway showing up.
But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, that corner's open.
Open man is Thielen is complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans.
Just gonna start calling stuff.
You're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position. You're doing something.
He's gonna score again.
Now he understands a little bit better.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here's Jackson to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting play.
Red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover. You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
I feel like he's gonna run a quarterback draw or something. Shoot, dude.
Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation.
57's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the flip. Jack. Watch twist. Watch twist.
You're not gonna beat that press. No way you're gonna beat that press.
57's the mic. Mike 57. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Double moves. Yeah.
End zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No.
All right, well,
So it's an old school extra.
I'd say that's a success. Now all I need to do is figure out how to get some yards.
Get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game.
I feel like a lot of it is psychological too. A lot of it's just I know that I'm not going to beat him because if nobody in this
Football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back
if nobody in this league can beat him, then I'm not going to beat him. I mean, if you go 16-0, then I'm not going
And the
to.
way
I mean,
that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have
and then I don't
eyes
even get a
towards
chance to
the
play
return guy,
sometimes.
because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
I don't know about that switch there, but
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
yep, wide open.
He's going to keep it.
I mean,
There.
that's
It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Yeah. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided
I'm not going to set a spy because
slides down and avoids the hit for good
because
measure.
then I get no pressure. Yeah, I didn't want to.
On second down.
Yeah, I didn't want to man. I didn't want to man him
Down
anyways.
this time at
No.
the 5-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense to go, sudden change.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as halftime.
For the 3 of you watching, it's only going to go downhill from here.
I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging as offense.
I think next drive he's just going to start running ISO up the middle. But it's not going to matter because I'm just going to catch it. It's not going to matter that he runs ISO. I'm just going to run some coach suggestions and just get this thing over with.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Don't want to.
No, but let me finish. Okay, you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it.
Late hit out of bounds?
I think you did, but let's face it, you mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Hey, ball. Hey, Haywood.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon.
Rolling, boy.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through.
He probably knows what I'm going to run right here.
Giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here's Trubisky to throw.
Yep. Oh, that guy's going to pick it.
Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Yeah, that was another bad read. I mean, it looked like it was going to be open there for a minute.
Over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
That's his fullback. That is his fucking fullback.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
And the big guy,
And that's that street corner combination that's undefeated in Madden.
surprised to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
One
No,
play has him up past
no.
the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Jackson.
Okay, nice.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked.
See, and that's the difference between him and me. Is I mean, he threw it right to me, and I can't do that. I'm just not good enough to do that, to be able to do that.
Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Got a man, it's Brown. It's a pickup of 11.
I manned him up over there, so I don't know where Desmond King was, but he was lost.
Zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone
I
blitz
hate this
scheme.
formation,
And you can
dude.
drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now it's Jackson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Jerry
Streak and a corner out of that formation every time. Raiders does it too.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
57, Mike, 57. Tackle,
Jackson.
I know you see it. I know you're looking for it. Okay.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Don't let him breathe.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Let's go.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Check out.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Yep. Again, just me not being good at the game. Threw it right to me.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about
Great.
it. If there's no pressure,
Great.
he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game.
Watch the corner.
They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch twist. Off. 57.
Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 6 yards away as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Typically down to the 1st half, I might say.
Watch, this is a draw. He's going to read it and attack me for a loss.
They need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. 1st half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's going to have a 1st first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
Let's just take it in half so I can get another possession, so I can throw another interception, so you can go back and score, and then it's just rinse and repeat. Bring it on.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round.
Not about to get stripped again.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back
he didn't catch it, though.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Trubisky.
Oh, threw it right to him again.
That ball complete to Isabella. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, alert! 45.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And tight.
You weren't even in the play.
Incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
You weren't even in the play.
You know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right
Took
out
out his running back.
Shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Jackson now 14 out of 70, 82%. And it's 1st and 10. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
57's the mic. Go, go, go.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Again, it's Hill. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough.
I don't even want to play offense. I'm just going to embarrass myself.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They've even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive.
Should I even try? I don't even want to try, man.
Really move the ball well. As you said,
I really don't.
Let alone, not even put points on the board. They got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And the tip there altered the ball flying.
I had to wait for him to decide between one of them. And it took him that long just to decide.
It's a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Should have waited for that corner.
By the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to take
I mean, the corner was covered too.
39-yard line.
Here we go again.
You got nothing in there.
39-yard line.
You got nothing.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Right there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They'll keep it on the ground. Montgomery.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
If you run a corner in a streak.
On 3rd down, here's Hill.
You ain't going nowhere.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces
Well, it's been fun. I had a good time with this team.
when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit.
Happy with the success. We just got a world beater in our league.
That's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Join me in a walk
I thought my fullback was blocking him.
Okay.
What happened to that?
What we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his
Just
assistant
decided not
coaches
to.
getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And
I tried to
able
possession
get this
that,
one
but
across the 35.
apparently that doesn't
12
work.
yards there, the Chargers have a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Double up, double up.
Hey, high 7.
On first down, Trubisky.
Hey, I got
This is
it.
caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Trubisky now.
He's playing it now.
since the second
Nah, I'm gonna
half
throw a
started, 7-7.
pick if I do this.
First and 10.
Alert, 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 alert.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Oh yeah, he's like a 64 overall because of course, what's his face got
Well, it
hurt.
just seems like all game
So.
long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sideline. Nothing's worked for them. They've got
Just what we needed now, Mitch.
to start matching each other's movements.
Just what we needed.
Another throw on second down, and this one
stuff.
incomplete as well. The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Well, I know he's in cover 3. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do the same thing.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And it's complete. Henry. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's
This
a gain
Melvin
of
Gordon's
11
doing
and a
pretty good.
first down LA.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs
This
in
is
the
gonna be
league.
trouble.
Hey, check, check.
Hey, Charlie.
50. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Defense wins championship.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up
See how this
second down.
goes.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
Son of a man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
57, Mike 57. Army.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to put these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Oh, that was quick.
And they take a knee.
Game got over in like 45 minutes.
Set, ready. Touchdown. Watch the pass.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Let's go. It's now 3rd and 13. Double tight. 3 down.
And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's not bury the team that lost. I think I do a lousy job.
Retweet if you think that
great year they had.
Ravens is too good to be in this league, because I kind of do.
Teams left with a chance to get to and win the Super Bowl. That's a pretty darn good season.
That'll do it for us. For Charles
last
Davis
game with the Chargers. 3 seasons later, built them up to an 88 overall. It's been fun.